What is going on, X Factor Nation? Welcome back to yet another daily show here on the X Factor Sports Talk channel. Guys, thank you so much for the recent support on the channel. It's been awesome. Don't forget to check out the rest of these videos, man. We have a ton of content on the channel. We're diving so deep into this NBA season. We also just have some fun videos, so make sure you guys check those out. Don't forget to hit that sub button. We're so close to 150. We'd love to hit that before the end of the year. And guys, we had some NBA action go on last night. I'm gonna save the Nets and the Cavs game for last because that's the game I really want to hit on. But so first, we had the Los Angeles Clippers go to Detroit to take on the Pistons, where the Clippers won this game 142-131 in overtime. Paul George, big night, 32 points, 11 assists for Detroit. Jalen Duren continues to play really well. A rookie I loved coming out of Memphis, absolute freak athlete, and NBA body at 18 already. It's insane. So good win for the Clippers. They continue to stay on the winning path as Detroit continues to slide, but kind of expected, really young team. Next game, Minnesota Timberwolves traveled to Miami, where Miami picked up a win to move to 500. They won that game 113-110 for Miami. Just another team that's looking to define an identity. Kyle Lowry at 18, Tyler with 14, and Max Strus led the way with 19. So good game for them. Seems like Duncan Robinson's starting to find a little groove too. Hopefully, I mean, they're paying a lot of money. Hopefully he can. For Minnesota, still no Karl-Anthony Towns. Anthony Edwards led the way for them with 29. Vibes are weird. Minnesota, man, we say it all the time. I don't know if it's going to get better. I think they need to move on from Karl-Anthony Towns and just build around, Anthony Edwards, Rudy Gobert, and set Cat free. For the Pacers, they traveled to New Orleans where they lost to a very hot Pelicans team, 113-93. For the Indiana Pacers, not much going on. Benedict Mathurin, 15 off the bench. He's been a great rookie for them. I think they have a great team. They're sitting at 500 right now. They have a shot to make a little noise in the playoffs. I think for the Pelicans, definitely a title contender in my opinion. Jonas Valanciunas with 20 and 12 continues to be an underrated big in the league. No Zion and no Brandon Ingram. CJ McCollum continues to play pretty well with 19 last night. So good win for them. The Houston Rockets, man, traveled to Chicago to take on the Bulls. Bulls are struggling. They're 14-19. I think a coaching change is definitely in the cards here. For Houston, St. John continues to be a really, really awesome big this year. Only his second year in the league. Kid out of Turkey. Last night he had 25 and 11 rebounds, 6 assists on 10 and 12 shooting, absolutely posterized as well. Kevin Porter Jr. did lead the way for them with 36 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists. I think this is a team that definitely has pieces to build around. So really, really excited for this Houston Rocket team. Obviously, probably not going to make the playoffs this year, but definitely maybe in the future has nice building blocks. So we'll see. For the Bulls, like I said, man, just a young team, just no identity. They have their big three, but it's just not panning out. DeMar had 31 last night. I think it's time to move on, blow that big three up and try to rebuild from there. Next game, Utah Jazz, 19-17, good start for them on the year. Did not expect them to have this record. But they did travel to San Antonio where they lost to the Spurs 126-122. For the Jazz, Lauri Markkanen led the way with 32. He continues to have an all-star level season. Just hooping, man. Most improved player in my book. For the Spurs, Keldon Johnson with 21 and Devin Vassell, who's had a really, really awesome year, had 24 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists last night. Love the kid. Love the kid coming out of Florida State. Just it gives you a lot of versatility, good offensive option. And Keldon Johnson also playing really, really well this year, having 21 points on the year. Another note for the Spurs, Malachi Branham starting to get some playing time. The rookie out of Ohio State. Loved his game. Loved his length. Loved his just knows to play the football, play the basketball. Sorry, thinking about football. Malachi Branham, he plays basketball kind of like football, just attacks that, has that dog in him. Super excited about him, see what he can do. Charlotte Hornets, worst team in the NBA, traveled to Portland to take on the Trailblazers, where the Trailblazers won 124-113. LaMelo Ball did have 27, 7, and 7. For Portland, Jeremy Grant needs to be an all-star in my opinion, had 32 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Jusuf Nurkic, another just underrated big, 28 points, 15 rebounds, 6 assists. If you have those two guys playing and you have Anthony Simons and Damian Lillard just being what they are, team's tough, man. And I really like this Trailblazers team. Last game of the night, and the team I really wanted to highlight, Brooklyn, traveled to Cleveland to take on one of the best teams in the East, the Cleveland Cavaliers. For Brooklyn, Kevin Durant, 32 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Kyrie Irving, 32 points. TJ Warren, man, people forgot about him. Bubble Warren, 23 points off the bench. Just a spark they really needed to come off the bench outside of Katie and Kyrie. Someone had to step up, and I'm glad it's him. Darius Garland last night had 46 big ones in the loss. He did shoot 14 for 20. Donovan Mitchell the off night with only 15, but I mean the Cavs are still good. But I wanted to hit on the Nets, man. They're sitting at 22 and 12, which is incredible. I mean, they're sitting at third in the West, but they're right there in the mix to get that 1 seed. I do believe Kevin Durant's played out of his mind, just and kind of staying out of the news, just I can't really say that about his counterpart, but Kevin Durant just quietly just averaging 30 points, 5 assists, and about 7 rebounds a game. I mean, Kevin Durant is a superstar. We know what we're gonna get. He's age 34 now, 14th year in the league. I didn't know, about this team coming into the year. I thought they would be good. Yeah. I mean, of course, they have, two of the best players in the NBA, but who are the other pieces going to step up? It's going to be Seth Curry. Can Ben Simmons find a role? And I think he definitely can. And I think he is up to this point. And I'm excited about TJ Warren's production coming off the bench. So, the question for you guys is are the Nets a serious title contender? And, an answer for me is yes. I think the Nets can definitely compete in the playoffs and push for an Eastern Conference championship and even make some noise in the finals. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys, though. Let me know in the comment section if you guys think the Brooklyn Nets are a serious contender this year. I know there's a lot of really good teams in the NBA, and I think the Brooklyn Nets should definitely be considered as one of them. But, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to The Daily Show here on the X Factor Sports Talk. Again, don't forget to like this video. Check out our other content. We have a lot coming your way. Hit that subscribe button. We're really close to 150. We'd love to hit that before the end of the year. Thank you guys so much for your support. Don't be a star. Don't be a superstar. Change the game. Be an X Factor. We'll see you guys next time. God bless and peace out.